Welcome to Hanging Playground, where we teach you really beautiful and functional ties that you can connect with others. And today we're doing the Karada. It's a very simple body tie, which is what Karada means in Japanese. So stay with us as we show you the Karada. So like all ties, we'll start with a rope bight, and we will do an overhand knot with this tie so that we can start the Karada. To do that, we're just going to cross the rope over, just like that, grab the end and pull the rest of the rope through. Close this knot up, and that, you have your overhand knot. Take this and bring it over the rope bottom's head so that the bight is towards the back, and the bight itself should be right in the middle of the back with the knot kind of a little bit lower than normal. The reason why is that we wouldn't want this knot to be right at the neck, just a little lower, just like that. It just makes the tie a little bit more comfortable. In the front, we'll create another knot about 1.5 to 2 inches down from the neck. Main reason why, this is a very crucial area of the neck where you can suffocate someone, and we want to avoid that, at least for now. So take this part and create another overhand knot, just like that. And run the rest of the rope through. Secure the knot. Make sure that the location is good for you and your rope bottom is comfortable with it. And then we can do a couple more knots around the body. Popular areas to do the knots is right here under the chest. Just like that. Tighten that up. So we have one knot above and below the chest, and depending on how tall your rope bottom torso is, 1 or 2 more knots around the torso area. Have the distances between the knots fairly the same. So this will be my 3rd knot, and then my 4th, just right about the belly button. The last location of this knot is really interesting, and it depends on your rope bottom and you on what you're comfortable with. So we can put this last knot right around the genitalia area. For a male-bodied rope bottom, there's a very crucial but very sensitive area right between the anus and the balls that is fairly sensitive for male-bodied individuals, and that's also a really cool location that a knot can go. For female-bodied individuals, you can figure out a knot that will go around the vaginal area, and both of those areas are like really, really sensitive and really cool to have a knot in and kind of work around to what they're comfortable with. For today, my rope bottom let me know that they're totally okay with having a knot around the area, and I'm just going to do that. There you go. And then towards the back. Towards the back, we're going to readjust this rope to make sure that this knot, again, is towards the middle, the top part of the back and not right at the neck. And we're going to take the stem and bring it in between this knot, this bight here. Just like that. This is a crucial time to figure out what the tensions of this rope will be. The tighter the tension is, the more sensations your rope bottom will feel around different parts of the body, including that genitalia area. So be very cautious on how tight this is, and always ask your rope bottom if they're okay with this. So when you get the tension that you want, split the rope, and then we can start putting our pattern on this Karada. Turn the rope bottom. In the front, we can ask our rope bottom to hold one of the ties, and with the other tie, we're going to bring it under and over one side of the stem, and then run the rest of the rope through. Have the rope bottom hold on to that. Take the other side and bring that again under and over this rope. and run this rest of the rope through. We can take this rope and lay it under the rope that we have before, so it's as parallel as possible. And then from there, we can bring the rope towards the back. All we're doing is crossing over the rope. And then now we can get to the second stem. On the second stem, you can do these patterns one by one like we did before, or even easier and more connective. We can take these ropes and bring them together at the same time. So take the rope, bring them under and over the second stem, and run the rest of the rope through. We adjust the rope so that is, again, as parallel as possible to each other without too much space. In the back, same exact thing. We're just gonna cross the rope over itself, just like that. And then go to this part here. If there is another knot around the genitalia area, this is very good time for rope bottoms to let your rope top know if this is a little bit too much, and for rope tops to ask their rope bottoms if this is okay for them. Thank you. Now we get towards the last. Grab onto that. Pull those two apart. And then make sure that the rope coming back is as parallel as possible as you get towards the back. In the back, to end this tie, it is very, very simple. You can just do 2 overhand ties, or you can do a square knot. So do that, split the rope, have one rope go under and over, at least for a square knot. Tighten up to a location that is comfortable that has enough tension and is comfortable for your rope bottom. And then with that same rope, that's this rope for me, I'm gonna go over and then under. And that's my square knot. And then you can kind of figure out what to do with the rest of the rope. I'm just gonna bundle it around this part and kind of create a little tail here. And that is your Karada.